My friends, here's how bad things are getting. By the way, greetings. I'm Howard Riell. The show is called Real Truth. It's Monday, so let's get the worst out of the way. Fox News. A North Carolina mother is questioning her son's elementary school after the second grader brought home a sheet detailing white privilege. Amber Pabon said her 8-year-old brought home the paper from Hunter Magnet Elementary School in Raleigh. The school said it was sent home with students by the PTA and was not a lesson taught in class. She said her African-American son then proceeded to ask her questions about whether white people are better than him. Dr. Carol Swain, former Vanderbilt professor and 2018 Nashville, Tennessee mayoral candidate, said the flyer is, quote, part of the ongoing indoctrination designed to instill shame and guilt among white youth. Swain called the white privilege flyer inappropriate and disagreed with its premise altogether, unquote. My friends, I give great credit to this Professor Swain because she's right. But it's meant to do more than simply shame white people. In this case, shame white children. It is meant as a cudgel. It's a weapon. It's race weaponized. It's one thing that one race can use against another. It destabilizes society. It pits Americans against each other for no real reason. And it's a load of crap on top of that. This race points the finger at that one, but no, they're pointing the finger at this other one. And here this third race is put. My friends, I don't know how to bring this country back to center. I try 4 hours a week. We are Americans. Shouldn't matter what race we are, what color we are, ethnicity, religion, gender. By the way, there are two genders. We are Americans. And that's how we're going to survive. And that's how we're going to thrive. And if we won't think of ourselves as being part of this huge family called the American people, then we are going to splinter and fragment and come apart at the seams. And I see it happening every single day, and it pains me. So what do you say we knock it off? And what do you say we leave children alone? Stop trying to indoctrinate kids. Plenty of time for them to think about these things when they grow up. Let them be kids. Let them learn things like, I don't know, math, science, English, history, stuff like that. And keep the mind control stuff to yourselves. It's Monday. It's Real Truth. I'll be right back.
Your supplementation with Bio Superfood, the most advanced nutritional whole food supplement you can buy. Women, children, even athletes the world over have discovered Bio Superfood from VitalAge.com. And now it's just one nutritional supplement instead of many. The Bio Superfood formulas are whole food products composed with 4 of the most nutrient-dense algae found on Earth. Bio Superfood for the brain helps with focus, memory, liberty, and food. If you can increase brain health, the rest of the body, it's a no-brainer. I am a superfood and zero toxicity and is safe for you and your family. Learn more and order your Bio Superfood formulas at VitalAge.com. Spell VitalAge.com. VitalAge.com. Or call 877-288-9116. 877-288-9116. VitalAge. Organic.
American Window Tinting Incorporated in Franktown reminds parents, keep an eye on your child while shopping. Children tend to stray or become lost. This poses an opportunity for a would-be abductor. Please make every effort to keep track of your little ones at all times. If you have information regarding a lost child, call local authorities at once. This message is from American Window Tinting Incorporated in Franktown. For residential or commercial window tinting, call 303-263-4228.
All right, folks, this whole YouTube shooting, do you even remember that it happened? It happened last week. It's been swept under the rug by the left-leaning, liberal, don't mind lying to your face media. But we need to take a few minutes and talk about it. Here's Ann Coulter on the Mark Simone Show. Go. All right, guys. Well, that is Ann Coulter, and she was right. When a Muslim kills somebody, the media won't report it. They won't report it quickly. They won't report it happily. They'll go on to other things, like let's do something to get Donald Trump. We're going to be talking more about Muslims today because they place themselves squarely in the spotlight. And so we'll talk about them a little bit later on in the show. Let's take a break. Word from our sponsors. I always wanted to say that. And I don't think I've said it yet. We'll be back.
Ladies, this is Sandy Golden informing you that heart attacks are different than heart attacks at men. Women having heart attacks will experience nausea, vomiting, indigestion, shortness of breath, or simply extreme fatigue, but no chest pain. Get emergency medical help and call 911 immediately if you are experiencing any of these symptoms. Pain, pressure, burning or squeezing in the chest, jaw, shoulder, back, or arms that last more than 5 to 10 minutes. Unexplained shortness of breath lasting more than 5 to 10 minutes. Sudden severe nausea, vomiting, or indigestion. Sudden sweating for no reason. Sudden unexplained extreme fatigue. Loss of consciousness or fainting. Or sudden unexplained panicky feeling of losing. The key, ladies, is to listen to your body. Follow your intuition. If you experience symptoms that are disturbing to you in any way, or even remotely related to your heart, get yourself checked out right away. If your doctor brushes you off, that's a sign you need a new doctor, one who will actually do what is necessary to get to the bottom of your symptoms.
Great Plains Power has been providing reliable electrical power systems in the Rocky Mountain area since 1992. Our systems rely on the sun to help make you self-reliant for your power needs. Solar energy can be able to fit any situation, from complete power independence to backup power for the short term. Our expertise focuses on standalone power, but we have extensive experience with utility interactive systems as well. Custom tailored capabilities to modify emergency lighting all the way to commercial scale power. Great Plains Power is a full service company. We service everything we sell. We provide and design turnkey packages, custom design systems, and parts for do-it-yourself. With more than 20 years of specialized experience at your disposal, let us know what your power concerns or goals are. Reach us by phone or the internet. Call 303-239-9963. That's 303-239-9963. Or go to GreatPlainsSolar.com.
Okay, welcome back to Real Truth. I'm Howard Riell. You know, I give Hillary Clinton a lot of credit. I really do. I give her credit for almost single-handedly debilitating the Democrat Party. I give her credit for being the sleaziest presidential candidate in decades. I give her credit for being an inept fool. I give her credit for being a liar. And on and on. The drum roll continues. One thing for which I do not give Hillary Clinton credit is starting the hashtag #MeToo movement, but oddly enough, she's claiming credit for that. Here to unpack it for us is a guy named Rush Limbaugh. Wait a minute. Hillary, shut up for a minute. Elizabeth Warren is a liar. And you want to talk about cultural appropriation? She benefited by getting a big fat job, what was it, at Harvard? By claiming to be part Native American. She ain't. Kamala Harris wants to be president, so she's got diarrhea of the mouth. Every time you see her, she's slamming this and she's slamming that, and she's got an opinion about that. I have yet to see any real IQ coming out of Kamala Harris. And when Hillary talks about the conservative media, now I know that she is a dyed-in-the-wool liar. What conservative media? There's Fox News, okay. There's a bunch of talk show hosts like me and Rush Limbaugh and Savage and Levin and Hannity and a few other like Laura Ingraham and Larry Elder. You know them as well as I do. But that's nothing compared to the liberal media, the liberal lying propagandist media. So yeah, it doesn't surprise me that Hillary Clinton is lying her ass off. It's what she does best. I disagree with Rush Limbaugh. I think Hillary understands perfectly well. But she says what she thinks will gain her advantage. And so she has no problem saying things she knows are untrue. She has no problem lying to the faces of the people who support her. Not that those people deserve much more than lies. Hillary Clinton knows the truth. But she's manufacturing excuses. It's like clawing at the edge of a cliff, hoping to keep from falling. She's clawing to hold herself up because she's falling into oblivion. She never was anything really in her own right, and now she's less than that. And so she's going to keep jamming her face in front of audiences, in front of cameras, spinning new lies and new excuses to try and stay relevant. Well, she's never really been relevant. I'm old enough to remember when Hillary Clinton was put in charge of Hillary Care back when her husband was president and was laughed out of Washington, D.C. because she was an inept fool. And that never changed. She never got any smarter. She's the same, only she's a more fluent liar. Hillary knows exactly why she lost. She'll never say it. She'll never admit to it. But she knows. And she'll spin these obvious lies because she knows her supporters are stupid enough to believe them. Just that simple. Go with what works. When it's the ninth inning, 2 men out, the pitcher throws his best pitch. Her best pitch is a lie. And the best favor God ever did for Hillary Clinton was giving her an army of followers who are as stupid as a rock and willing to believe any drivel she puts out there. That's your Hillary supporter. And by the way, I say that fully conscious of the fact that Colorado went for Hillary. We'll take a break, and we'll be back.
We had no time to do this. Should have been more better. Prepared to get I was the DC
Ladies, this is Danny Golden informing you that heart attacks can be different than heart attacks in men. Women having heart attacks will experience nausea, vomiting, indigestion, shortness of breath, or simply sudden and extreme fatigue, but no chest pain. Get emergency medical help and call 911 immediately if you are experiencing any of these symptoms. Pain, pressure, burning or squeezing in the chest, jaw, shoulders, back, or arms that last more than 5 to 10 minutes. Unexplained shortness of breath lasting more than 5 to 10 minutes. Sudden severe nausea, vomiting, or indigestion. Sudden sweating for no reason. Sudden unexplained extreme fatigue. Loss of consciousness or fainting, or sudden unexplained panicky feeling of doom. The key, ladies, is to listen to your body. Follow your instincts, and if you experience symptoms that are disturbing you in any way, or even remotely related to your heart, get yourself checked out right now. If your doctor brushes you off, that's a sign you need a new doctor. One who will actually do of your symptoms. The Lord brings the counsel of the nations to nothing. He makes the plans of the people of the defense. The counsel of the Lord stands forever. The plans of his heart to all generations. Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord. The people he has chosen as his own inheritance. Psalm 33, verses 10 through 12.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution.
American Window Tinting Incorporated in Franktown reminds parents, keep an eye on your child while shopping. Children tend to stray. This poses an opportunity for a would-be abductor. Please make every effort to keep track of your little ones at all times. If you have information regarding a lost child, call local authorities at once. This message is from American Window Tinting Incorporated in Franktown. For residential or commercial window tinting, call 303-263-4228.
Now, I was just talking about Hillary Clinton scratching and clawing to try to remain relevant. Well, that applies to another young lady of similar character named Stormy Daniels. Stormy Daniels is a porn star, so it says in all the news accounts I'm reading. She's a porn star who's got a problem with gravity because she's starting to sag in all the wrong places, which means she is also, like Hillary, clawing and scratching to try and save herself. One way to do that is by spinning stories about the man who's at the center of all the news that's out there, Donald Trump. Well, she may be attempting to become a feminist icon, but she's really just a sorry whore who's trying to get one big paycheck before nobody wants to look at her. Here's Ben Shapiro talking about Stormy Daniels.
Another big news over the weekend, bigger news probably than this march, which was helped out by a bunch of organizing groups, which is fine. Stormy Daniels, obviously, is the big news of the weekend. So, her interview on 60 Minutes was put off for a little while by the Duke, Kansas game, which Duke lost. And Stormy Daniels finally comes on, and then there's a 60-minute interview, a very long interview, it's not like 60 minutes, with Anderson Cooper on CBS's 60 Minutes. And things got kind of crazy. So there are a bunch of things that Stormy Daniels said that were pretty wild. We knew most of this. It's a startup. We knew most of this, right? So most of the stuff that we knew about Stormy Daniels, we already knew. Stormy Daniels, for those who don't know, is the star of movies like Witches of Westwood, as well as Watching Samantha, Secrets of the Velvet Ring, What's a Girl Gotta Do, I Know What You Did Last Night, and Working with Friends. So she is just, she's one of the great actresses of our time. Ron Jeremy on the Loose, Atlantic City is one of her classics. Of course, Busty Beauties too. Dripping Wet Sex Guru. And she's really, she's class. I mean, she's all class. And one of the things about her that is worth noting is that I will say she has better script taste than half the stars in Hollywood. It's the only two legit movies I can find for her are the 40-year-old version and let's see, what was the other one? It's the 40-year-old version and Knocked Up. So she's in both of those. She plays Aurora Lap Dancer and one of Porn Stars. So I guess that's typecasting a little bit. I guess you wouldn't expect her to play like the female rocket scientist. But in any case, maybe Stormy Daniels is secretly brilliant. I tend to think that Stormy Daniels is a porn star, and that she does things that porn stars do. And she has sex with men for transactional reasons. Now, listen, that is make us Trump less funny. Now, the president, when it comes to women, is gross. This is unquestionable. And people who do question it are being stupid. Donald Trump, with women, is a pig. Okay, he's been a pig all of his life. This is a man who said that avoiding STDs in the 1970s was his own personal Vietnam. At a time when he could have been drafted, slipping bones across his heels, he was, in fact, off of his heels for a variety of other reasons. But Donald Trump is a guy who said that nothing in life matters as long as you've got a young and beautiful piece of ass on your arm. This man has had 3 wives and cheated on all of them, usually with a future wife. I mean, I suppose that we should consider ourselves lucky that Stormy Daniels isn't the current first lady of the United States, considering Donald Trump's actual record here. And Donald Trump is a guy who's caught on tape saying that he grabbed women by the lip. I found, I guess the second time that they met, she went up to his room and they watched Shark Week. No joke. But that's how we're playing, Mr. President. Bringing the woman back up to your room, bringing the stars of Forrest Gump up to your room, and watching Shark Week. It's a move, I guess. That move did not end up working. But then, so Stormy Daniels claimed a couple of things in this interview. She claims in 2011, and after she gave the news to In Touch magazine that she had had an affair with the president, why In Touch even thought that was newsworthy is beyond me. Apparently, they didn't think it was that newsworthy. They offered her like 15 grand for it. But in any case, she says that she was approached in the parking lot by a random dude. The random dude said to her that she had her kid with her, and he said, it would be a pity if something happened to that kid's mom. Threatened her about the In Touch story. She didn't provide any substantiation. She didn't provide a description of that. We'll find out maybe more about that. Then she claims that in 2016, she was paid off by Michael Cohen, who's the president's lawyer, for $30,000 to keep her trap shut right before the election. She signed it, she took it, and then she lied about having an affair with the president. She said,
My friends, let me ask you a question. I'm just speculating here. Anderson Cooper was asking Stormy Daniels what it was like to have relations with Donald Trump. So the question in my mind is, does Anderson Cooper himself want to have relations with Donald Trump?
Wanting to set the record straight. No, I just tell her that part of it is what is the record straight. And then she says, people are just saying that whatever they want to say about me, I was perfectly fine saying nothing at all. But I'm not okay with being made out to be a liar. I think I did this for money. People are like, oh, you're an opportunist. You're taking advantage of this. Yes, I'm getting more job offers now. Tell me one person who turns down a job offer making more than they've been making, doing the same thing I've always done. She's doing it for money. I mean, like, sorry to put this out again. This story is really not about Stormy Daniels, about the President of the United States being disgusting. I mean, he's the one who chose to put his thing, to act inappropriately with Stormy Daniels, shall we say, to put it mildly. Okay, that's the President of the United States' fault. He's an idiot. He's disgusting when it comes to women. I made that clear, hasn't been enough times. He's gross. Yeah, I don't find the President's activity here even mildly defensible. But here's what I do object to. We are trying to make Stormy Daniels to be some sort of victim. Okay, unless she's actually physically threatened. She's physically threatened, she's a victim. Other than that, there's no victimization story here. She took $130,000 from the candidate for President of the United States to keep her mouth shut, and then she didn't shut up. Okay, and Stormy Daniels also said that she had consensual sex with Donald Trump. So this is not a Me Too moment. Now, what's really amazing is there are some people on the left who are trying to make it into a Me Too moment. And again, I'm happy to discuss all the legal ramifications of this. It may be a campaign finance violation. I don't think it'll take down Trump because you really have to prove the box to prove a campaign finance violation. And I can talk about the legal standard and all that in just a second. But when Stormy Daniels says that when the media try to make her out to be some sort of heroic figure, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Of course she came out after the election cycle because her story was newly valued. And it's worth more than $130,000. So she figures, okay, fine, I'll give him back $130,000. I'll make $500,000 by talking about all of this stuff publicly. Right? She probably isn't. I mean, again, she is transactional in this whole thing. And she said in this interview openly that she saw her sex with Trump as a business. She was asked, did you want to have sex with Trump? She said no. They said, were you attracted to Trump? She said no. They said, so why did you have sex with Trump? She said, well, I saw it as a business.
So, my friends, here's what Stormy Daniels has in common with Democrats. Democrats are political whores. She's a sexual whore. Democrats will do anything, regardless of the ramifications for Americans, as long as it puts money in their pockets. That's what Hillary is all about. That's what her husband is all about. And that's what Stormy Daniels is all about. It's all about whoring, which I find abhorrent. And yes, that was an intentional play on words. We'll take a break and we'll come back with more Real Truth.
We had no time to do anything.
Get out. Save ourselves. And we are left with nothing. No water, no shelter. I'm crying.
I should have been more prepared. Preparedness gear. Highway 52 and I-25. For visitors online. Prepared. 303-981-9810.
The Patriot Trading Group is a different kind of gold and silver company, cleaning up the industry for 21 years. Are you tired of the high-pressure sales tactics, the constant phone calls? Are you done with the bait and switch? You just want to be treated fairly with honesty and respect? That's exactly what you get when you call 800-951-0592. You have my word on it. I'm Joe Jaquin, CEO of the Patriot Trading Group. Check us out online at allamericangold.com.
Howdy, folks. Have you ever thought about having your own backyard chickens? Now you have a source for certified organic, no GMO, no soy chicken feed. HappyHens.biz can even deliver, or you can pick up. Call me, Tim, at 303-829-5948, or go to HappyHens.biz for pricing and ingredients. At HappyHens.biz, we love HappyHens.biz, or call us at 303-829-5948.
The American Freedom Network is not funded or supported by special interest groups or government programs. The American Freedom Network is not sponsored by advertisers demanding content or programming control. The American Freedom Network is solely funded by you, the listener. Please help keep the American Freedom Network on the air by purchasing one of our sponsors' fine products or by calling
calling 1-800-205-6245 to make a donation. The American Freedom Network needs your help.
Where the lines are.
All right, my friends, we know Barack Obama was a lousy president, but is he a good parent? Well, Michelle Obama, his wife, was out saying good things about her husband and other similar lies. Let's take a look at it. Here's Rush Limbaugh thinking a little bit about what kind of parent Barack Obama was and is.
We can't cross.
You know, I always enjoy it when a woman like Michelle Obama weighs in on people, because Michelle Obama has accomplished exactly what? What has she done? Yeah, I know she was married to Barack Obama. What has she done? Again, anytime you want to tell me, I'm listening. I'm sorry I didn't pick that up. She hasn't done anything. Well, it's not true. She has spent millions and millions of dollars of American taxpayers' money flying around the world, going on expensive vacations. She spent your money, and she has lectured you on what's wrong with you and how you need to get better. And she has insulted America and Americans. So it's not as if she hasn't done anything. She's done all those things. And she's lied to people, supporters and potential supporters. And she's passed herself off as something she's not, an accomplished woman. Just as Hillary has passed herself off as an accomplished woman when she's not. Anybody detect a pattern here? Because the pattern is forming on the left, in the Democrat Party, where people are whatever they say they are. And if you disagree with them, you're a racist. That's the Democrat Party. Which, by the way, I think I've already mentioned today, carried the day in the state of Colorado in the presidential election. Majority of Coloradans voted for Hillary. That is a shame that the state of Colorado is going to have to live with for a long time. We'll take a break. We'll come back and we'll wrap it up here on Real Truth.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tom Phillips, founder of the Green Earth.
Well, it had to happen. When Colorado legalized marijuana, most people thought the Green Earth was a marijuana dispensary. Also, it was legalized on January the 1st, 2014. The same day we opened our new location at 4565 Kipling Street, 1.5 blocks south of I-70. There are 83,000 cars a day passing in front of our new location on Kipling Street, and most of them thought we were a marijuana dispensary. So we changed the name of our retail store to New Genesis Health, but we kept the name of our Green Herb Supplements. So when you come to our new location, look for our new name, New Genesis Health, or call us at 888-765-HERB. That's 888-765-4372. And be sure to listen to the Healthy Nature Show with Linda Phillips every Tuesday at 1 p.m.
TLR Associates of Boulder wants you to remember your life began at conception, and so does the life of every yet-to-be-born person. Baby and mother both lose when 1 in 3 women go against their instincts and choose abortion. Former abortion Dr. Nathanson says people do not understand that there are thousands of serious physical complications from abortion every year in this country. Post-abortion crises include severe depression and stress, anxiety disorders, sleep disturbance, suicide, violent behavior, sterility, increased risk of miscarriage and delivery complications. International Journal of Epidemiology reported abortion increases breast cancer risk by 90%. Every helpless baby has the right to life, too. This life-giving message is brought to you by TLR Associates of Boulder, providing a job well done for your home or business with design, stucco, stone, and brick. Call TLR Associates of Boulder, 303-921-3310. TLR Medallion branded serves the Boulder and northern Colorado area. Check.
Okay, item from the Daily Wire. While firefighters raced to put out a four-alarm blaze at New York City's Trump Tower on Saturday, celebrities and other assorted leftists took to Twitter to cheer on the blaze and suggest Trump's associates had started the fire to burn evidence. Leading the charge was, ironically, founding flower child and musician David Crosby, whose message of peace and harmony apparently only extends to people he agrees with. Crosby tweeted out a link to a story about the fire with the caption, quote, "Oh boy, burn, baby, burn," unquote. My friends, I gotta hand it to liberals. They are full of compassion, as long as it's for another liberal. If it's for someone they disagree with, Burn, baby, burn. Item from the Daily Wire. An epidemic of stabbings and acid attacks in London has gotten so bad, London Mayor Sadiq Khan is announcing broad new knife control policies designed to keep these weapons of war out of the hands of Londoners looking to cause others harm. Unquote. Now, Sadiq Khan is a Muslim, very well known that London has its first Muslim mayor. And so he's talking about knife control and I suppose acid control. What he should be talking about, he won't, but what he should be talking about is Muslim control. Item from Reuters, Dateline Budapest. Hungary's ruling Fidesz party signaled on Monday it could push on quickly with legislation to crack down on organizations promoting migrant rights as soon as Parliament reconvenes after Prime Minister Viktor Orban's sweeping election victory. The right-wing nationalist projected himself as a savior of Hungary's Christian culture against Muslim migration into Europe, an image which resonated with more than 2.5 million voters, especially in rural areas. My friends, what kind of person goes out in public and warns against Muslim migration? A person with a very good head on his shoulders. Item from the Free Beacon. Iranian leaders are threatening to restart the country's contested nuclear enrichment program in just a matter of days as the Trump administration and European allies scramble to address a range of flaws in the landmark nuclear accord ahead of a May deadline that could see the United States walk away from the accord, according to regional reports and administration insiders. Unquote. My friends, Iran needs to suffer a devastating blast. After that happens, no one much will be afraid of them. Item from KDKA. Bullskin Township. Police say a Fayette County man stabbed a woman with a knife after dinner late Friday night. According to state police, 41-year-old Shannon Lynch was having dinner with a woman in a Bullskin Township home around 11 p.m. when they got into an argument. Police say Lynch took offense at the texture of his steak and began assaulting the woman. During the assault, Lynch allegedly picked up a steak knife and stabbed the woman in the arm. Unquote. Item from Kentucky.com. People living in the Lexington neighborhood were notified last week several dog breeds, including Pit Bulls, Great Danes, and Huskies, were being banned. Unquote. My friends, Pit Bulls are being banned for being dangerous. Who's more dangerous, Pit Bulls or Muslims? Item from Agence France Presse. The average person around the world spent nearly 3 hours a day in front of their television last year, according to a report released Monday. Americans and Canadians are the biggest TV addicts, said the report, watching 4 hours and 3 minutes on average daily. Unquote. My friends, I've said it many times. I will say it again. Do yourselves a favor. Do your families a favor. Do your society a favor. Turn off the TV. Now, you can leave the radio on when Real Truth is on, but turn off the TV. It really is called an idiot box for a good reason. I'll see you tomorrow. Hasta luego.